What's up, everybody? I'm Shade. Welcome back to Career Mode with Chelsea, episode 37. And I know I haven't been uploading this series in quite a bit, and to be honest, interest has been kind of going away from this series, and I get it with all the changes I've been making. But here's the thing: I will play it. I will just rush through the end of the season, like I told you, and then I'll play my final season with all the changes I keep talking about. And if you guys like that, then good. If you don't, I'll just I guess give it up and just focus on my other series. But anyway, this episode we start off against Manchester City, I should say. A very tough match, very tough side. They have an amazing lineup. Of course, they bought Neymar from us. They bought Mata from us. Um, um, they also have Lewandowski, and it's just a typical Manchester City mentality to just buy every informal player ever. And it was actually a very interesting and good match. They had their fair amount of shots and chances, but they had pretty much all of the possession. We had to rely on the counter, and which was very hard because all of their players felt very fast. Like even the ones that shouldn't be compared to our players. And look at that Carrillo, I think that was in front of the goal, completely messes up, or maybe that was the Barba, I don't know. Aubameyang takes a shot, ends up nil-nil. Disappointing, maybe, but we were actually quite fortunate to not concede any of the chances. Very even game indeed. We actually kind of pulled back a little bit of the possession in the second half, so we actually evened it out. But then here it is, the Real Madrid. Actually, someone just commented a few hours ago that he wants to see the new episode of Career Mode with Chelsea because he wants to see how we do against Real Madrid. So here it is. Of course, it's the Champions League quarterfinals first leg. We are playing at home Real Madrid. Of course, playing the 4-2-3-1 that I actually love. But I'm actually kind of regretting a little bit that I went to the 3-5-2. It doesn't feel as offensive as I thought. We just kind of feel more exposed on the counter. And Real Madrid actually will prove to be a very, very tough challenge. We do start off with the chances. Aubameyang takes a shot, but it's just wide of Casillas' goal. But then a really good ball through for Ronaldo. Ronaldo puts it wide with his left foot. They have a cross. Carlos Tevez apparently signed for Real Madrid in my career mode. We have a shot, but De Gea was also a very good keeper there. Boateng, Ronaldo chop. Casillas catches it with no problem, no issues. Real Madrid were actually not playing the possession game. We had the possession. They, of course, played their ever so famous counterattacks. And they also play a very annoying team pressure. It's when you have the ball, you just have to pass it right away. Otherwise, you will lose it and you will be exposed to that counter. But offside there for Boateng's the rebound for Aubameyang rebound. I think my friend there, I told him that I was recording. So anyway, Carrillo puts it wide of the target. Carrillo again cuts inside the box, hits the post. Casillas gets it back, and if it wasn't like hard enough that they have a very annoying team pressure. Also, when you get through the goal, you have to beat Casillas, which is an impossible task. Look at that, Pepe getting it back from Carrillo again. I think right before he could take the shot, or from Ibarba, probably Ibarba. Hulk with a cracking shot there. They had their fair amount of chances here. David Luiz gets it to Ramirez. Ramirez kind of flucked it, gets back to Carlos Tevez, but David Luiz there with a back heel, and we get it back. Another shot there, and the keeper saves it. We actually didn't get anything from corners, and I mean like not even a header on target. Like we were so ineffective from corners, probably just because they have really tall and strong players in the box. Look at this counter attack. This had to be our goal, but Carrillo again messes up. I thought that was going to cost us the game, but Ramirez gets it back from Carrillo. Ramirez finally puts it away. The 90th minute, actually. A very tight match, went to the final piece of play of the match for us to actually get our goal. And of course, it's a home game, so a win is pretty much a must, especially under these circumstances because the second leg will be played at Santiago Bernabeu, and that's not a place you go to get a win really. But you see that amazing tackle there by our Asian defender, and that is how it finishes. Probably Real could have gotten something from that Sergio Ramos shot if we weren't to block it. So really good match. They didn't have as many shots. We were pretty much all over them as far as the shots go, but they were pressuring us every time and time again, and we just found it really hard, really difficult to defend against them. Of course, we will be simulating the smaller fixtures every time now, so we only will be playing big fixtures until the end of the season. Maybe I'll do that actually in the final season too. We'll talk about that when we get to it, because I don't think you guys want us to face that newly promoted teams to the Barclays Premier League. So yeah, anyway, we have the second leg against Real Madrid. We come here with a home win with a 1 goal advantage. uh, Muriel had just come back from an injury, and we actually risked playing him because our strikers were pretty fatigued, and it's just like the time of the year that every fixture is like 2 days apart from each other, so players will always find it very hard to rest. Look at that shot, by the way. I think that was Royce or Aubameyang, and the keeper just saved it. Casillas pulling some amazing saves. I've never seen so many good shooting opportunities. Like probably could have been a goal every time there. Look at that, hits the post. Mario Gomez. Real Madrid apparently have Mario Gomez as well. They always played him as a substitute. But the Khedira, look at that, 88th minute. Another late goal, just like in the first leg, but this time they get it, and you should see the replay there. Really good scoop over the keeper there. He probably knew I was going to charge with him. Look at that amazing stuff by Khedira there. So we go into extra time because it's 1-1 on aggregate right now. That Khedira goal couldn't have come at a worse time because we had already gone defensive, full defensive. We thought we had it in the bag. 80th minute, he scores. And Aubameyang, really good dribble to get back inside the box there, but just puts it a little bit wide. Honda passes it to Boateng. Boateng hits the post, but comes back to Vidal, and Vidal puts it away pretty early in the first half of extra time. Actually, pretty kind of late though, yeah. And we put that away. So we are actually leading not only on aggregate, but we actually have the all-important away goal. So if they were to score again, we would actually still go through. And that's how it finishes with that shot that goes wide from Honda. And Real Madrid were definitely a very, very tough challenge. You'll see the stats at the end. It was actually kind of more even than it was in the first leg. But they still played their pressure attacking game, like attack mining game. It was actually not that even. I didn't even know that they had so few shots on target and so few shots in total. But I guess they were kind of just looking for the opportunity to shoot, and because of that, they kind of lost the ball before taking the shot. But they were very dangerous. Trust me on that one. Anyway, we do actually get who we'll be facing in the semifinals in the Champions League, and that is Juventus. So that is coming up next episode of my career mode with Chelsea. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please let me know anything you want about this series. I've been Shay. Thank you for watching. Leave it a like if you enjoyed. Goodbye.